guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Myra. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified every time that I upload a new video. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make delicious mango michelada bombs, and I really hope that you guys like it. I made an original mango michelada bomb and I will go ahead and link that at the end of this video and down in my description box in case you're interested in watching that one. If you have any requests, let me know. I am trying to do all of them. I have a few from previous videos that have made requests and they're all in order, I promise you. I already made some of them. I'm trying to keep them uploading, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a lot. So for my channel, if you're new, I like to do a lot of botanas locas, all of these videos that just come to my mind, like DIYs, clean with me's. I like to do a little bit of everything, so if you see a video that all of a sudden pops up, do keep that in mind that I do different things throughout the week so I don't bore you guys with the same thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started. So the first thing we're going to need is going to be our mold, and it looks something like this. It's just round. You could do either this one or silicone ones, and they're just half circles. I will be linking one down below for you in my description box. There you will always be able to find everything that I use. I always like to link everything for you guys just to make it a little bit easier. I also like to link videos that are similar to the ones that you're watching, and I link all of my social media on there as well. I'm going to be taking a bowl to mix everything in. And the first thing will be our sauce, and this is our seasoning sauce. I am using the brand Maggi. You can use any that you have on hand. This is just the one that I have. If you're not making a lot of mango bombs, go ahead and add just a few drops of this because it is really strong and you don't want it to ruin your drink. I'm also going to be taking some Tabasco sauce and adding 1 tablespoon. We're also going to be taking some Valentina sauce. You can usually find this in any of the Hispanic sections at any grocery store. And I'm just going to be adding 1 tablespoon to this. A tablespoon of chamoy. And I'm going to be adding 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. So before I continue with my recipe, I want to show you guys what happened to me. So in case this happens to you, you can actually fix your problem really easily and not freak out or panic. So my mangoes are black from the inside. For some reason, I got a bad batch of mangoes. The whole box is like this. I already opened a few and it's just one after another and they're all black. And I don't want to use this for my recipe. So in case your mangoes are like this, there's always a way to fix our problem. So I am going to be using some Humex mango nectar, and I'm just going to be substituting this for my mango. If your mango is not sweet enough and you just want it to be a little bit sweeter, you can go ahead and add a tablespoon of some mango glass, or to your taste. Just depends on how sweet you like yours. You can always add more or less. I wanted more of that mango flavor, so I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon, but this step is completely optional. For this recipe, I'm going to be using 64 ounces of juice, but before I pour the rest in, I am going to mix it in just to make sure that everything is dissolved. So now it's time to return to our mold, and we're just going to pour that inside. And just remember that you're going to need 2 halves to complete your bomb. For this specific recipe, I'm not going to be adding anything to our mold. I'm just going to pour it directly because it usually comes out pretty quickly. Now before you pour it in, make sure you are tasting what you are making. I actually added a tablespoon of celery salt. I didn't record it because a lot of people don't like how it tastes with mango, but go ahead and adjust it to your taste. Now that we have everything in our mold, it's time to go ahead and add these to the freezer. And I am going to be leaving them in there for about 3 hours. So I actually ended up leaving mine overnight, and this is what they look like now. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure at the bottom and they come right off. Like that. If you don't want to do anything to them, you can go ahead and stick them together like this and just make an entire bomb. But I want to go a little extra, so I will be adding things to the inside. And for that, all you need to do is just take a spoon. And then we're going to do the middle one. And you just kind of want to start carving the inside carefully and start making a hole. And this is how much I carved. I like my micheladas to have a little bit of a kick to it, so I will be adding this pica tamarindo. I've shown these a few times in my videos, and let me just show you. This is what it looks like. It is just like a sweet and tangy gummy, and it is super delicious. I love adding this to all of my desserts, so I will be adding one to each of the bombs. Now I'm just going to carve in the other side. So in my last video, I actually put this together with pulparindo, and I made chamoy out of pulparindo. But this time around, I didn't want to add that much sweetness because of the mango. It's already sweet enough. So let me show you what I just did. I went ahead and put these together, and I will show you in a minute how I did that. It's real simple, but it works just as well, and you have your bomb. First, you need to decide if you're going to be adding anything to the center of this. If you are, go ahead and make your hole, add whatever you are going to add to the middle, and then once you do that, you can go ahead and grab the other half and stick that together. Now this does need to be a little bit wet for it to work, so you can go ahead and add a little bit of juice to it. This way they will stick. Now leave it in the freezer for about an hour or two. That way they can stick together. Now I'm just taking my mango bomb and adding some Lucas. I'm going to be doing the same thing with my tajín. So I'm going to set those aside for now. I'm going to start by garnishing my cup, and I'm just going to take a lemon and then go all around. I'm going to be adding tajín and some mango Lucas. And then just take my cup and go all around. And then I will be going in with the chamoy one more time, and I'm going to add that around my cup. So for this specific recipe, I will be using a Modelo beer, and I'm going to start by pouring some of that in the cup. So the reason we're not adding the beer all the way up is because we will be adding our mango bomb, and you don't want the liquid to spill. And for this recipe, I'm using a tamarind stick for our straw. Now it's time to add our bomb. Now you can go ahead and put in your straw. So now I'm just going to finish garnishing our cup. Some sour streamers and sour candies. And I'm going to fold this like a fan. And then I'm just putting my toothpick in. And adding that to the side. best thing about this recipe is that you can actually add or subtract anything that you like. So let's say that you're not really into the seasoning sauce, just add a few drops if it feels like it's too strong for you. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of this. I really hope that you guys like this recipe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.